There's always this delay. Welcome to the mask spray workshop, everyone. How are you today? Very, very, very good. I'm certainly excited that you're here with us to talk about using essential oils in our mask. You have a moment. If you have someone that you want to invite and have come on over, go ahead and come over to the page. I just want to make sure that I am actually live. Okay. Excited that you're here with us. We're there. Yay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I am here to talk about using some essential oils in our masks. And so I'm calling this our mask spray workshop. I am Cheryl Seiler, and I'm a wellness advocate with doTERRA, which basically means my job is to help you live your best life naturally. So say hello if you happen to be here, even if you're watching this on the replay, so that I know you are here. And be sure to ask me any questions in the chat, make any comments, and we'll start talking. I'll get them to the end. And thank you, Noelle, for being here, and thank you for sharing to your wall. I appreciate that. So let's start chatting. So I kind of want to know here a question of the day, I guess we can say. I want to know if you, when you're wearing a mask, do you feel anxious, B, the air feels stale, C, you find yourself smelling your own breath, or D, it doesn't bother me at all. So go ahead and you can comment and let me know what that is. What we're going to be talking about today is a little bit about essential oils, a little bit about the doTERRA, and some of their specific blends. And we're not going to be talking about the politics here. So sound good? So maybe you're here because you wear a mask because it's the right thing for you. Maybe it's because the place where you live requires you to wear one. And maybe you're here because they won't let you in the mall without one. Whatever it is, that's fine. The point is, every one of us at some point or another will have to wear a mask. So everyone has differing opinions about how often and diligently they need one, but we can all agree that sometimes it can stink. So we're going to talk about this class about different things you can do that will make it a more bearable way. So hello everyone. And so answer the question of the day. When you're wearing a mask, do you A, feel anxious, B, the air feels stale, C, I find myself smelling my own breath, or D, doesn't bother me at all? So let me know. Great. So before we get started, though, I don't want to assume that everybody here knows exactly what essential oils are. You might have seen the class and thought, well, this sounds interesting because I have to wear a mask. So basically, let me just start off really quick with just a few little things, which is what are essential oils. So essential oils are naturally occurring aromatic compounds. So basically, good smelling stuff that comes from the plant. Depending on the oil, it can come from the root, the stem, the leaves, the petals, the resins, or seed. When distilled for purity, oils are extremely potent and efficient. In most cases, just a few drops is all you need. Many people talk about essential oils as a fad or a trend, but actually oils have been used for centuries for beauty, healthcare, food preparation, long before those modern pharmaceuticals. And basically, there's three ways to use essential oils. So aromatically, so smelling it. So aromatically is good when you feel like you just need a deep breath. Good for stress and anxious feelings, for your mood, for calming and sleep, and also good for your airways. You can also use essential oils topically. So that's good for when you kind of want to put it where perhaps something hurts. So maybe some head tension, some tummy trouble, some sore, icky muscles. And then eternally, when you need a system shift. So an immune boost, your metabolism to protect your cells, excuse me, energy. So just a little side note on that. I say not all oils, for one, can be taken internally, not all brands. So what I'm talking about is doTERRA, and when it is an oil that they have determined that can be taken internally, you'll actually see a supplemental fat box, just like on your vitamin supplements, that it is okay to take. So if you don't see that on a label, I suggest don't do it. So then that comes to my very next question, everybody. So I kind of actually want to know kind of where you're at with the oils. Oops, sorry. So let me know. There we go. Where are you at with the oils? Are you brand new? Are you learning? Are you like a total pro? So kind of where are you at in the oils? So you're just kind of curious. You're kind of use some oils, but want to learn more, or 3, you're a total pro. So if you in the chat, let me know. If you're brand new, just give me some hearts so I can see them. And let's get on with our lovely mask sprays. So basically, there we go. So let's talk about the different things you might want to put on your mask based on what's kind of going on. I'm going to make them in these little, just in a spray bottle. So right here, this is the kind that you can get from doTERRA. They're a 30 millimeter bottle. At some other sites, you can get even smaller per size one at 10 millimeters. And then you can also get some glass ones. Whoops, there we go. Glass ones. It doesn't really matter which kind. You're going to try to want to look for one that has a kind of a finer mist, because the idea behind the mask spray is you just want it to be portable, but you can use any size you want, but also you just want just a very light one spray on your mask so that you're not making it soaking wet. The idea is just to get the essential oils on there. You can actually even just take these recipes and just put a drop on the outside of your mask so that you're smelling them. This, by using it as a spray, it just makes it lighter and fresher. But it kind of, based on that experience level that we just talked about, kind of depend on what you want to do. So just a fine spray mist container, and one spray is all you need. I don't want to make your mask wet or ineffective in any way. So we got that going for you. And when this is over and kind of reloaded up, I will put in the description some links to some of the bottles that I'm talking about so that you can easily find them to order them. So let's kind of go ahead and get to the actual sprays. So the first one we're going to talk about is Just Breathe. that name says it all. So if you're having trouble getting that kind of nice deep breath when you have a mask on, you can use a blend of oil. It's a blend of different oils by doTERRA called Breathe. So once again, you could just put Breathe oil right kind of inside your mask, not against your skin, or you can add about 20 drops to a spray bottle, fill it up with water, and just shake. So I'm just going to say, so when you're filling a bottle, kind of an easy thing is what you're going to do is you're going to just going to tilt that bottle at like a 45-degree angle, and you'll see the drops come out. So simply count out 20, and it is not exact science. So if you by chance get more than 20, it is fine. If you're using a different size bottle than our recipes come in, just do the math. I know math. And do it. But when you use it, just make sure you shake. You shake before you spray. And as I said, just to spray right inside your mask. So when you put your mask on, it's going to go through your nose and up your airways, clear your sinuses, relieve any head tension, might give you a little bit of energy. It's going to relax everything and allow you just to take a deep breath. So now you can use breathe oil without a mask anytime. You can actually just even pick it up and smell it. Put it on you. It's actually, you're going to see my diffuser behind me. It's an oil that I love to put in my diffuser. A lot of people like to put it in the diffuser at night to give you that nice open airways. So kind of as I said, breathe oil has some other amazing side benefits, we'll say, because oils have side benefits instead of side effects. Breathe oil is a minty oil, and minty oils are going to relieve some of those anxious feelings. One of the reasons we feel like it's hard to breathe when we're wearing a mask is because we're feeling a little bit of anxiousness about the whole situation. Now, there's some heroes out there who wear masks all days, every day. Nurses, doctors, surgeons, first responders. These people are wearing their mask all the time. And we now have people who are working in retail and restaurants who are wearing the masks. And it can feel kind of claustrophobic. So having something like your breathe oil in your mask is going to actually open up your airways and also help you release those feelings, anxiety, and be so helpful to you. So people in my audience, is breathing any of your situations, kind of feeling breathing, might enjoy that opening up of that airways. Going to talk about our next back spray is about when you're feeling anxious. And I see in the comments that there's some people here that's it, that it's making that anxious feeling happen. So we have another option for you as well besides the breathe. So if you get stressed out, there are 2 oils that will help you, and we blend them together in this spray that I'm calling Relax. The first one is a blend by doTERRA called Adaptive. Here it is, Adaptive. So Adaptive is actually called our calming blend, and it's clinically been proven to work better than many medications for feeling that reducing anxious feelings. So whether you're a person who struggles anxiety all the time or just in certain situation, the Adaptive can actually help you release it. So you can actually use this oil all the time. And once again, it doesn't need to be just in your mask. You can use it when you need it to relieve that anxious feeling, having it in that moment. So once again, it's something that you can put on your wrist so you can smell it. You can put it in your diffuser so you can smell it. So even though you might be looking at it for this mask spray, it is something that you can definitely use at any time. The other oil blend we're going to talk about is a blend called Citrus Bliss. So citrus oils, am I back? Yay. Okay, great. The other oil blend that we're talking about is Citrus Bliss. So the citrus oils are, in general, are uplifting. Each one's kind of going to make you feel kind of happy. Plus, each one has its own little special superpower. Like bergamot is going to help with anxious feelings. Lime is refreshing. Wild orange is relaxing. Lemon is detoxifying. Grapefruit boosts your confidence. So with Citrus Bliss, we have them all in one bottle. So Citrus Bliss has all the components to improve your mood and mental health without side effects. without toxins and without additional concerns, and you can use it just by smelling it. So when we take these two oil blends and put them together, it's going to make us feel uplifted and relaxed, and we're going to manage those anxious feelings. Plus, well, it's going to smell delicious. So once again, you're just going to put 8 to 10 drops of each in a spray bottle, fill it with water, and then just shake before using it. So I just also want to offer a couple of alternative oils besides our Citrus Bliss blend. You can also use adaptive and lavender. So lavender is very calming. So that's a substitute recipe for this relax spray, is to use the adaptive blend I was telling you about with lavender. So you're saying, hey, but I'm having trouble breathing and feeling anxious. Well, you could layer them up. You can kind of create your own recipes. It'll be just fine. So let's talk about, wrong slide, sorry. Fresh air. So let's talk about fresh air. So anyone else notice that sometimes when you have that mask on, you can kind of smell, well, whatever you had for breakfast? We have another blend out there. Let's see. We have another blend that we're going to create called Fresh Air. And it's just going to take 2 simple oils, lemon and lime. Kind of makes me think of a spray at this very moment. But when you think about lemon and lime, these are great detoxifying and purifying the air, and they make things smell clean and fresh. So these oils are what we're going to use for this fresh air blend. It's also something great for when you ever have anything stinky in your house. So once again, outside the mask, you can use these for other things. So once again, these are 2 great, happy, uplifting, cleansing oils that you can put in your diffuser, and you can put them in your mask. So kind of the same deal. Put 8 to 10 drops each in your spray bottle, shake it, and spray it inside your mask. So just to let you know, in addition, you could also try a combination of lemon and tea tree oil. That's another substitute recipe for this fresh air blend. And I'm going to tell you in just a little bit why I'm giving you some substitute suggestions. And so that's kind of like the fun thing about oils, is you can mix and match. Many oils do the same thing. So it becomes kind of a preference and kind of what you have on hand. So let's talk about the next spray, which is we're going to call Safety Zone. So why are we wearing these masks, right, in the first place? So we want to talk about right now is supporting our immune system. So we have an oil blend made specifically for that. So it's called On Guard, which is our protective blend by doTERRA. So it is basically your immune booster. It will help keep your body healthy, fight germs. All you need to do for this spray is add the On Guard. So On Guard in the bottle with the water, shake and spray, is all you need to do. And so when you do that, you're supporting your immune system. You kind of create almost like a fall Christmassy scent with lovely cinnamon and clove and wild orange. And so it's making your mask wonderfully effective and immune boosting at the same time. So just want to let you know, On Guard is kind of a staple with doTERRA. So On Guard comes in an oil. It also comes in a soft gel supplement, so you can take it internally, a laundry detergent, hand sanitizer, toothpaste, mouthwash. There's other options too. Hand wash. That's it. Very simple, easy, Safety Zone, On Guard spray, smell like fall. It's a wonderful thing. Okay. So the last spray we're going to talk about is called Smile with Your Eyes. I have to admit, I tend to smile at people when I just pass them all the time. I laugh because I was at a conference once and people just didn't seem to be very, I don't know, friendly. So I specifically smiled at everybody and did a little head count to see who smiled back. And so I have to say, kind of one of the hardest things for me when I'm wearing the mask, it's my natural go-to just to smile a hello. And then I realize that people aren't seeing it. So basically, people, I realize, can really tell if you're smiling by your eyes. So this one's called Smile with Your Eyes. So, this oil blend that we're going to talk about is going to boost my mood, right? It's going to boost my mood and make me remember to be happy. Because the truth is, you can tell if someone is smiling, right? If you have your mask on. So first off, we'll put wild orange in our bottle. Once again, 8 to 10 drops, and negotiate it depending on what size bottle you wind up getting. So wild orange is a very uplifting oil. That kind of, I don't know, it's one of my happy oils. It's often something I put in my diffuser. Actually, when I'm at home, I put the On Guard, that protective blend, and I actually add some extra wild orange in that, and it's just very happy and uplifting. And then we add grapefruit. So grapefruit oil is another citrus oil. So again, uplifting, but it also does some really cool things. First of all, it will just help your appetite, and it also boosts your confidence. So sometimes wearing the mask can be a little awkward, and grateful will make you feel super confident about what you decided. And just the mere fact that you have it on and you have that face covered and people can't see your smile. So you can use these two together to help boost your mood and boost your confidence. So I say once again, mix it in a bottle, spray. If you decide you like it a little stronger, a little less, it's kind of up to you. You're kind of in charge. You'll begin to learn kind of what you like inside your mask. And I also on this one want to give you a substitute recipe. And the recipe is using actually peppermint and wild orange together. Now beware with peppermint. Peppermint is in our Breathe blend, but peppermint on its own can actually be just one drop can be very strong. So if you make it with peppermint and wild orange, I suggest putting the wild oranges, put a couple of drops of peppermint in, smell it, and kind of work the recipe, because I don't want that peppermint too close to your eyes and making it water. But peppermint, once again, very uplifting oil. So that's an alternate recipe. And as I said, I'm going to tell you why I'm telling you some alternate recipes for you, because as I realize that I have some people on this that might be watching that use oils all the time and have a big stash. So you might have things like peppermint and lemon already in your stash, and otherwise, I just want to give you some alternates. So speaking of it, that is the recipes that I have for you today. And so the ones that I mentioned in this class, I just want to make sure that I tell you how to get them. So if you are not already a customer with doTERRA yet, if you don't already have your doTERRA wholesale account yet, or not a customer yet, I want to show you how to get these oils and also how to get a couple extra freebies from me. So there's a couple different ways you can order essential oils. So let's just start with regular retail price. At any time, you can go to my website at treasuredessentialoils.com/join and just order these oils on their own. To order the oils that I mentioned today in the recipes, not the substitute, the original recipes, it would be $218 if you do it that way. And if you get the kit and I see the order come in, I will send you the labels and recipes as well. So you'll see on my bottle, I have some labels. You can just print them out. You can print them out on regular paper and just use tape and tape them to your bottle if you don't want to purchase sticker paper. So really simple, easy, relax. You can do that. And I also will send you a copy of the printable recipes all together on one sheet of paper. So I'm going to throw that in. And I'll also show you where to get the spray bottles. Now, if you like to save some money, and get some extra freebies, you can create a customer account with doTERRA. So the customer accounts have no obligations and no selling. I just want to make sure that it's more like a Costco card for oils. So just think of it, you pay a yearly membership to be able to get things at a discount at Costco or Sam's Club, depending which area you're in. And so that's kind of how doTERRA works. So most of my customers are wholesale customers. Why? Because yes, they like to get the discount. So yay. So once again, you pay a $35 fee, and then for the next year, you'll get 25% of everything else that you order. Plus, you'll have access to our VIP pages for resources, education, and more. And your discount starts right away. So when you put that $35 in your account, your first order right off the bat there will have the 25% discount. So then all these oils in the pack, instead of $218, become $163.50. Now, if you're already a customer of doTERRA, if you already have your wholesale account, so that makes that same things. I want to say congratulations. You're going to get that loyal customer price if you threw everything in that cart, all those oils you see there. Then you're going to be able to get it at the discount. And if you're part of the optional loyalty rewards program, it's sort of like frequent flyers for your oils, I guess you could say. So if you're a current customer and you put these in your loyalty order, remember doTERRA is going to give you 20 to 30 back in free product credits, plus your shipping costs back in points to spend the next month. So you get an excellent deal. And so if you're already a current customer of mine, if you're in my group, Treasured Essential Oils, then you email me and I will be happy to send you the recipes and the label sheet. So I gave you some alternate recipes because there is a favorite kit of mine to help you also get started. It's an alternate to doing this do it I am sorry I hear that. I have no sound. I'll uh I'll get back with you about that.